Good morning, guys. Day 14 of Road to Funded. On a bit of a losing streak right now, but hopefully we can bounce back soon. Trade today would be great. What are we looking at today? Yeah, so we look at the 4 hour. Yesterday we came down and swept a lot of liquidity. We came down and swept this, all these 1 hours and small lower time frames. But yeah, we swept a lot of liquidity. Whoa, swept a lot of liquidity, and we didn't create a new low. So we stayed above this low and continued the uptrend. And then, so I don't think we're gonna go any lower because then we would be creating new lows, and lower lows are creating a downtrend. And I don't think we are in a downtrend on the Nasdaq right now. So I am pretty bullish up to these highs up here. Look at ES. ES is pretty stable, so ES kind of creating support and resistance down here. And going along with that, we would have just kind of cleared the support and now heading towards the resistance. Okay, great. Going to the 5 minute, I'd like to see maybe a sweep down to here and then a reversal. Just because this is 1 hour key level and is in session low. Yeah, maybe we just take out the low session low in reverse, or I'm not too sure, but I'm definitely looking bullish today. If the market wants to go bearish, I will not trade. And yeah, we did take out, it is interesting because we did take out a couple key levels up here. So this 4 hour key level was taken out in Asian session. We had this key level taken out in Asian session. We came back down, created the London session low, came back up, sweep this 1 hour key level, and now continue downwards a little bit. So I'm looking to create a higher low right here, continue up. I don't really know how far, but maybe after some of these key levels right here, we just mark these out. Let's just make them blue. Maybe this is a good one. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Let the market play out and see if we can find an entry. Also, today might be cut short a little bit because I have to leave for work at 11:30, but I will be back tonight and I will finish anything that we start. You know, I might take the trade on ES today. ES has pretty good setup. We Alright, so if we see a retracement of this 1 minute fair value gap, I'm gonna enter long with a couple of take profit levels. If we just rip, then that's not a good enough risk reward for me to enter. I want to see a better entry than that. I mean, we didn't even come back into this 1 minute fair value gap. I would just be gambling, basically. That's FOMO. I want to see a retrace before I enter. And if I don't get it, then I lose the trade. That's just part of the game. Actually, what am I talking about? I gotta wait till 9:50. I might do it a little bit early though, honestly. If I get a retrace in here and we start trending up, I might enter before 9:50. Could enter on Nasdaq if we create a fair value gap right here and see a retrace because we just broke out of this 5 minute inverse fair value gap. So let's see a closure above, and then let's draw this 1 minute. Let's draw this 1 minute inverse fair value gap. Or this 1 minute fair value gap. Alright, so I entered a pretty low risk, not my full position, but yeah. Alright, so if we come back into this 1 minute for value gap, I'm going to finish my position, enter my full position. But if we go up and take this take profit, then I'll just keep my smaller position, move my stop loss, and try and go for the full take profit. Might be another day we get stopped out, guys. Alright, we created another 1 minute inverse for value gap after we almost got stopped out. If we break through this, I will finish my position. Alright, guys, we got stopped out again. We are not doing well in the markets this week at all. Alright, so we are minus 3,000 on this second paper funded account. We have one more trade of 1,500 before the account is blown. And yeah, pretty unfortunate, but yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. What is going on, guys? Just got back from work. It's about 6:30. Market's been closed. I just wanted to do a little recap for myself to look back on, of what went wrong today. Been losing a lot of trades recently, and you know, confidence is falling, and you know, it's getting a little bit frustrating. We passed through that first paper funded really easy. This one's giving us trouble. I'm praying on having a good trade tomorrow. That'll bounce us back, but has not been a good week. Down about 3,000. We got one more shot at a full good trade tomorrow. And yes, I kind of want to talk about what I have been doing good, what I haven't been doing good, why I'm not capitalizing on these trades. And I just kind of want to review a couple trades this week, and kind of talk about where we went wrong. So today I'm thinking what happened was, so when we passed that first funded account, I was a little bit slower. You know, I was a little bit more skeptical about entering in trades. I didn't enter in as many trades. I was really, really picky, and I always had my notes pulled up. And I want to start taking my trades with my notes up more often, because I think I'm falling off of I'm getting confident, and I'm falling off of the strategy, and it's really killing me, because today we had market open. We took out this Asian session high in pre-market. So we had this low. So the first thing we would have needed to do, make sure there's no news. There was no news today. Key levels. This was a key level. Here's our times to trade. Wait for price to hit key level. Okay. Price came down, hit this key level. London session low. Scale to 5-minute time frame. Wait for confirmation. Okay, so we scale to the 5-minute time frame. Let's see. Did we have? I don't think we made an S&T. Let's go to the 5-minute here. Was there? Yeah, I guess we didn't even notice that. Oh wait, no, we didn't. Well, maybe we did. Yeah, I guess we did. SMT. Where's the notes? Wait for 5-minute. Let's get a 5-minute time. Wait for confirmation. Break of structure. Inverse of area. SMT. Okay, so we kind of had that SMT. I guess we didn't really have a break of structure. did we have the 5-minute inverse value gap? Okay, so we had this 5-minute inverse value gap and this 5-minute inverse value gap. Okay. So even if this wasn't enough justification, this definitely was cleared through that second inverse value gap. And we had the breakage structure, and we had the S&T. So this should have been an easy trade today. So easy. Wait for 5-minute continuation. Fair value gap, order block, paper route, equilibrium. So if here's our 5-minute inverse value gap, we break through that. Here is also a 5-minute inverse value gap. What the fuck? Oh no, this is a 5-minute fair value gap, I guess. These little ones. I was focused on these little baby fair value gaps when I should have been focusing on this nice, beautiful fair value gap created on the 5-minute. I guess technically this is what I was looking at. But this doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, this wouldn't have been anything. This was a fair value gap. But this would have never been anything. What did I have that marked as? I didn't even have it marked. That's great. Yeah, so we really just didn't follow our strategy today, and if we did, we would have had a winning trade. It would have bounced us back beautifully. It would have been, it would have been great. I do want to see where we would be at if we did make this trade. So let's keep following our strategy. Wait for 5-minute continuation for value. Think about it. Here's our 5-minute for value gap. Wait for 1-minute confirmation. Okay, so we'd come back in here down to the 1 minute. Okay, came down, hit our 5-minute fair value gap. Not looking like we're getting a inverse fair value gap, but here we would have gotten a break of structure. Wait for 1-minute confirmation. Yeah, so we would have gotten a break of structure right here. I would have tried to enter the trade right there with our stop loss, I guess, right there. And our take profit all the way up to there. That's a 2.67. This would have carried out beautifully, just like that. And yeah, that's where we went wrong today, pretty much. We need to start trading with this up because scaled 5-minute time frame, wait for confirmation, wait for 5-minute continuation. We didn't wait for that 5-minute continuation. I just immediately scale down to the 1 minute and I wait. And the other thing too is look at this. We did pretty much the same thing on ES. So what did I say? I think I said it on ES. I don't know if I feel like I did. I feel like I noticed. I'd have to look back in the video, but I feel like I noticed this 5-minute for value gap here. But even ES, I mean, look at this. Look, we came right back into this beautiful 5. I mean, we followed the strategy to a T. This was just completely user error. 5-minute for value gap. I mean, we swept, we came back, scaled a 5-minute time frame, wait for confirmation. We created the, we broke the structure, or wait a minute, wait for particular heat level, scaled 5-minute time frame, wait for confirmation, break the structure. We, I don't know if we broke structure here, so maybe I wouldn't have taken a trade here then. I mean, we technically, here's a 5-minute first value gap. Did we go through it? No, we never closed above it. We came back into this 5-minute first value gap. So the trade was on NASDAQ. The trade was there. The trade was beautiful. I just missed the trade. So let's replay to see. No, that's too far. Let's replay to see right where I would have gone wrong. So actually, we're gonna get into the 1 minute. I'm gonna close out of this. Get out of the 1 minute, and I would have tried to enter right when this broke out of this break. So like right there. Oh, wait, no, broke structure down here. So broke structure right there. I would try to enter right there. Just play. Right. Fuck. That's not right where I would have entered either. Damn it! Hold on. I want to get this right because I want to know. Right there. All right. So if we would have, what's the best fucking way to do this? That's a little too much. About 2.5, maybe 2.3. I don't know, just two. Just two contracts. You know, let's even say that. Let's say I did 1,200 today. Let's say I went low risk. Oh, 300, 3,000. Would have been such an easy 3,000. Would have fixed all of our losses, had us up on the new account. Second funded, but oh well, really unfortunate, but we're learning. If we blow the paper funded, the good thing is it doesn't cost us money like the real funded does. Just some more practice. But yeah. Kind of unfortunate, but happy to learn. I'm pretty happy and grateful that I'm learning these lessons, and I'm hoping and I have faith that it'll um work in my favor one day, and I'll play out. But yeah, it's just really frustrating that it feels like the process gets set back every time I lose a trade, but I feel like it's the other way around. I just don't realize it yet. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching. We'll be back at it tomorrow. See how we close out the week. Hopefully get a winning trade. And yeah, let's turn this around. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching.